Okay, today is Friday the 30th at 10 to 10 UK time. We're just going to go through one of the suggestions emailed by Oanda, which is the GBP JPY, so the Great British Pound against the Japanese Yen. You can sign up for these suggestions from Oanda, and they will email across charts and figures for you to have a look at. So this particular one is a 4-hour chart. And looking at their suggestion is they've got it's a 15-hour period, and the target level is 151.565. So let's draw a line there. So they're saying 151.565. 151.565. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just, I was going to say it's already gone through that, but it's this section here we're looking at, because we're on the 4-hour chart. Yes, so looking at that email, they're highlighting this, and they're expecting it to come back down to there. So let's draw an arrow. Now the time of their email was around about these ones here when they sent it, and they're expecting something like that. So they're suggesting that you take it there with a stop loss here. Let's draw the trend lines on that they've drawn on so we can see where they were coming from. Now they seem to have a trend line. Bit unclear. Alright, okay, so they've got a top trend line there, which obviously extends all the way down there, doesn't it? And then they've got a trend line at the bottom point here, which I think must be coming across that. So that's as per the email diagram that they sent. So let's have a look at that in more detail now. So yes, they've got, basically it's on the way up, ascending up. I suspect it's going to come back down. I'm not too sure why, but they seem to think it is. Let's have a look. Now we've got support levels up here maybe, so maybe that's what they're looking at. So they're expecting a bounce off that. I'm not too sure why they're expecting that to come back down from there and down to this level. It does look like that's a previous support point. So I mean, yes, it could do, but normally we would wait for the bounce off here to confirm. Let's have a look at it on a smaller time frame. I'm not really convinced why. I think we're going to have to wait on that one and see whether it bounces off this support level or even this trend line here. But for now, I'm not convinced on that one. So let's see if we've got another one we can look at. USD CAD, have we done that one yet? No, we haven't. So let's have a look at that one. We'll duplicate this window. USD CAD. As you can see, we've been playing quite a bit with this one, following their consolidation there, horizontal. Did we predict the downwards trend? I believe we did. We had a breakthrough here, and then here's me drawing predicted direction, which indeed it did. And then there's the new support levels here, and we're predicting either up or down, obviously. as it was. It went down, and you can see we've got a short position highlighted here, which actually we could have taken, probably could still take. Interesting. Yeah, so we might jump on that. Right, so it's clear order data for now. Now on this one, their suggestion is 30-minute interval. That's new. We'll go 30-minute interval. I'm aware I keep saying interview instead of interval. And they're suggesting just see where they're coming from with this. I think they're highlighting this. Yeah, so they're saying that's coming down there. Doesn't look much like my chart. I think theirs was more along here and it's moved on since. Okay, so we'll carry on anyway. Maybe use it as a guide. So they're suggesting it's coming down here, and their target level is, let's draw the target level on. Bank. The suggested target level is 1.2433. 1.2433. Right, so I think we've missed that one.
I don't know that one.
Thanks, Alexa. So their suggestion, I think we've missed this one. It was a lot earlier in the day. It was here, coming down to here, I think. It may well. We'll have to wait and see on that one now, I think. Let's go to the larger time frame, see if we can see anything. So it's that, and we've missed it really. But looking back to the left, we've got previous supports here. And here, so quite a lot of previous support on this level. So yes, we could watch this one and see if it bounces off this support level or breaks through. If it breaks through, then the next support level after that would be here. So we'd be looking to see if it does a bounce up and then comes down to here. So we'll just have to watch this one now, because we've missed the trade because we took too long. See what happens on that one. We'll come back to that one. Got any more we can have a look at? We'll just go back through these existing ones now, a quick look. This is a trade we're currently in and losing. We're waiting for a rebalance to take a short, and we actually jumped in a bit too soon, so it's potential we've still got the rebalance. This was the Australian dollar JPY, which was another suggestion email from Oanda, so we can briefly go through that. Basically they were highlighting this wedge here. Let's just colour them in. So that was the base, that was the top, and their suggestion was a compression wedge, which I would agree with a shoot to the upside. So we've taken this one, we put a stop loss down here, which will tighten up. Excuse me. And we're aiming for targets up there. So currently 4 pence up, so we'll see how that one goes. And then this next one here is the Australian dollar, US dollar. And it was on this downwards trend, but looking at it, we were looking for take a short if it carried on down, but it's actually broke out. So at the moment we're just keeping an eye on that one. But you can see there, they're expecting to come down to this support level here over time. So we'll have to come back to that one. Next one, or actually 7 pence up on this one, is the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. And what have we got going on here then? Well, you can see we've got a bit of an uptrend. The green line is the top of the wedge, the blue line bottom of the wedge, and our target level is around about this purple line. We've actually set the take profit above the purple line, because if we look back we have a support level here. So that would be a good point to aim for that, I think. And we could tighten this stop loss up at any point, but it looks like this may bounce back down along the trend line here as it goes up. So we don't want to make that too tight. We could bring it up to there, but we could get stopped out. So we're just going to leave it for now and tighten it up later. And have we got any more we can look at? Right, we've looked at that one. We can't do much with that one until we know what's planning on doing. And same with that one. So that's it for now. We'll come back to those trades and see how they're doing later on today. See if this one bounces back. See if that one continues up to our target levels from the wedge. See what happens with this one, because it's broke out of the expected channel. So we could draw some support on this on 15-minute chart. You can see that might be a potential resistance there. Well, if that's the resistance and we're based on Oanda's chart, they're expecting to come down to there, we may have a possibility to take a short all the way from up here down to there. If that comes up to there, bounces off with a retrace. If it comes down, the previous support levels, these are too close, but you might have a support line there, minor support line there. I don't want to think about orange for minor support lines. There you go. So we could take a short down to the orange and possibly the pink if this comes up here and bounces down. This may be a spike and it may carry on down. So we'll keep a close eye on that one and come back to it later. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.